Hello, namaste. My name is Sydney, and I am from the channel Sharing Calm, and that is exactly what I am here to do today with you. I just want to share a calm practice to help balance the fluctuations of the mind and the body and center us here in this moment together. So we are going to get a little bit warm at the beginning, but ultimately I hope you leave your mat after this practice just feeling a little bit more centered in this moment so that you can move on to the later moments of your day with a little bit more peace and a little bit more serenity. So go ahead and start with me just in a simple seat. Can be any seat of your choosing. You can be in Sukhasana here, just with your shins crossed. You can be in Shirsasana, one ankle in front of the other, maybe lotus. Maybe you're not feeling that open hip seat today and you just come to a hero pose, knees bent, fleshy parts of the legs to the side, feet to either side of your hips. And bringing your hands to your thighs or your knees, however you're seated. Closing your eyes. And bringing your awareness to your breath here. Just thinking to yourself, as I breathe in, I am breathing in. And as I breathe out, I am breathing out. Not trying to alter the breath in any way. Not trying to judge it. Just noticing it. Noticing where it lifts and stretches your skin. Noticing how it fills and expands your chest. How it fills and expands your ribs. And how the exhalation empties your stomach. Releasing everything stale. Go ahead and breathe in your arms up to the sides, palms up. Exhale, bringing your hands together at the center of your chest. Inhale, dropping your chin towards your chest, bringing your palms together behind your neck, taking an exhale here. Inhale, extending your hands up, maybe palms touch, but maybe they come apart. Gaze can be upwards. Exhale to float your hands down, using the full exhale to do so. Inhale, arms out to your sides, palms up. Exhale, bringing your hands together at your chest. Inhale, dropping your chin down, bringing your hands together behind your neck. Take an exhale here. Inhale, extending your palms upwards. Maybe hands stay together, maybe they come apart here. Exhaling, your arms come down to the mat. One more time through that. Inhale, arms extending out to the sides, palms up, welcoming the energy of the day. Exhaling, hands come together at the center of your chest. Inhaling to drop your chin towards your chest, hands come together behind your neck. Take an exhale here. Inhale, extending your hands up. maybe gazing at your thumbs. Go ahead and exhale to drop your left arm down to the mat, gazing up at your right hand. Take an inhale here to lengthen through the right side body, and then exhale as you drop your right hand down to meet your left. Just for a moment in a simple twist here, maybe inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist a bit more. Inhaling to lengthen, straighten the spine, exhaling, bending into that twist. Inhaling to come out the same way you came in, extending the right arm up, the left arm following. Then exhale to drop the right arm to the mat. Inhale to lengthen through the left side body. Exhale to twist over to the right, palms of the hands on the mat. Inhaling to lengthen, exhaling, just to allow your body the space to twist. When I am breathing in, I am breathing in. And when I am breathing out, I am breathing out. It should be as simple and as sweet as that. And breathe in to come out of this twist the same way we came in, extending the left arm up and the right arm to follow. And exhale, hands through center. And coming down to your thighs once again. Take an inhale here and exhale. And on your next inhale, make your way to a table position. Knees below your hips, wrists below your shoulders, pressing into the fingertips and the knuckles. Bringing the pressure off the wrists by doing so, by really pressing into the pinkies and the thumbs. Energy in the top of the feet, tops of the feet. Inhale to drop the belly down and push the chest forward and up, tilting the pelvis forward. Exhale to wave your body, curling your chest towards your pelvis into cat pose. Inhale, moving on that wave through to cow. Exhaling, involving all of the spine into cat pose. Inhaling, starting with the head, neck, shoulders, coming up, cow pose. Exhaling through cat pose. Inhale to curl the toes under. Exhale to lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Go ahead and allow yourself the space to explore this first downward dog with me today. Maybe walking back and forth, lifting a foot up, rolling an ankle, lifting the other foot up, rolling the other ankle. Maybe walking closer to your hands a bit just to see what that would feel like. Maybe further away. Bending in stillness here. Maybe bending at your knees to get more of that cow shape in your upper body and spine rather than a cat spine. Think more cow. And using your next inhale to walk and make your way to the front of your mat, maybe stepping over your dog into a forward fold here. And breathing in, halfway lift, tracing the front of your legs all the way up with your hands, stopping at your hips, spine flat here, parallel with the mat. Your neck, a continuation of the spine all the way through the back of your head, top of your head radiating energy forward. Exhaling to bend at the hips, release the hands, forward fold. Inhaling this time, tracing the hands and the fingertips, stopping at the shins, halfway lift here. Just another version. Exhaling, bending, starting at the hips to wave your spine down, forward fold, knees bent. This time inhaling, keeping fingertips on the mat, but just straightening the legs, bringing the chest forward to straighten the spine. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale as you stand up, lifting arms up above your head. Into an upward salute here. Exhaling, hands through chest and then down at your sides. Inhale, hands through chest and gazing up at your thumbs, upward salute. Exhale, slicing through the center line here as you fold over into forward fold. Inhaling into one of the halfway lift options from before. Exhaling to step back. It's a plank pose here. And dropping your knees down, bending your elbows in at the sides. Chaturanga, and then inhaling. Cobra or upward dog. Exhaling as you shift back into downward facing dog for a few breaths here. I am breathing in as I breathe in. I am breathing out as I breathe out. Pressing into your fingertips. Allowing the exhale to crawl the shoulders away from the ears. Go ahead and inhale the right leg up towards the sky. Roll the ankle in one direction and then in the other. And then inhale as you step the right leg forward, using your other limbs to help if so needed. And dropping your right knee to the mat here. Coming up onto your fingertips, inhaling just to open your chest to a nice low lunge here. Maybe using your next inhale to come up a little bit taller. Hands on the top of your right thigh. And you can keep your back toes curled under or press the top of your foot into the mat, whichever feels more supported. That's what I want you to choose here today. Go ahead and inhale your arms high if that is calling to you. Rolling your shoulders forward, up and back. Maybe pulling and lifting your chest forward as well. Just to get a slight back bend here, really feeling that in the front of the left hip and the front of the left side body. And go ahead and exhale, raining your hands down to the mat, straightening your right leg, though still keeping a slight bend in the right knee as you pull your hips backward in space. Bringing your hips over in the plane with your left knee. Inhaling to strengthen and lengthen your spine. Exhaling to fold over the right leg. Inhaling to straighten and lengthen. Exhaling to fold over. Inhale to come to a low lunge once again, tall and on your fingertips. Exhale here. Inhale once again to come up, hands on the top of the right thigh, and bending your back leg. Bringing your left hand to swirl around the back. Maybe just think about reaching your back foot, but maybe you can grab it today. Or you're just reaching, opening the shoulder, facing forward, bending that back knee, that left knee, just to get a really great, awesome, deep stretch in the left quad. Just using your right hand for support on top of the right leg. Go ahead and release that bind. Exhaling, dropping both fingertips down to the mat here. Inhaling, coming up onto the back foot here for a moment. And then exhale as you crawl your hands around the back, opening the back foot and coming to the ball of the back toes. Straightening your right leg, right toes, pointing up towards the sky. Stay on your fingertips here. Bring your hands to your chest just to challenge your balance for a moment. And then breathe in as you crawl your hands back to the right foot, framing the right foot. Exhaling as you step back through plank, dropping your knees down and dropping your chest down. Inhaling through low cobra, high cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhaling straight to downward dog, maybe taking a pit stop in table. Taking a few breaths here. Coming back to the simple mantra. As I breathe in, I am breathing in. And as I breathe out, I am breathing out. Inhaling left leg up to the sky. Exhaling, stepping that left leg forward, using whatever steps you need to get that left leg to the front of the mat. Fingertips framing the left foot, right knee coming down to the mat, right toes curled under or front top of the foot pressed down into the mat. Few breaths here, spine long, neck a continuation of the spine. Inhaling, bringing your hands to the top of the left thigh, growing tall, Taking an exhale here. And maybe you inhale to bring your arms to the sides of your ears. Inhaling the chest forward and up to get a slight back bend. Then exhale as you rain the fingertips down. Pull the hips back into space, straightening the left leg. Inhale to straighten the spine. Exhale to fold over the left leg. Inhaling to straighten the spine. Exhaling to fold over the left leg. Inhale to come forward to a low lunge once again. Take an exhale here on your fingertips, and then inhale. Coming up tall, hands to the top of the left thigh. Take an exhale here, and then maybe you inhale, bending that back leg, and reaching the right hand towards your right leg, your right foot. And maybe they meet, and you use that to get a really awesome, beautiful, intense stretch on that right quad. So only do it as much as you need. So if it's too much, even though you can bind, you totally don't need to. So you need to find that happy medium where you're looking over the edge and you see the beauty, but you're not jumping to the unknown. Well, the unknown can be good, but right now we're just peering into the beauty of the Grand Canyon on the edge. Everyone's edge is different though. Go ahead and exhale, releasing that bind, bringing your fingertips to frame your left foot. Curling your right toes under, inhaling your right knee up. And then exhale as you crawl your fingertips to that back leg, pointing the right toes out at a 45-degree angle, coming up onto the ball of your right foot, straightening your left leg, pointing your left toes up to the sky. Maybe keeping your fingertips on the earth or bringing them together at your chest just to challenge your balance here today. My dog is really helping me out if you can see that. And then exhale to crawl your hands back to frame your front foot. Go ahead and inhale to walk your way up to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, your arms out and up above your head. Exhaling, hands through chest and down at your sides. Inhale, hands meet at your chest for a moment, completing the inhale as you gaze up, extending your hands upwards. Exhaling, bending at the hips, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift, whichever version is calling to you. Exhaling, forward fold. Bending your knees, coming down into a little ball here for a moment. Inhaling to come up onto your fingertips, or maybe bringing your palms together at your chest. And using your hands on the mat to guide you if needed, come back into a seat here. Soles of the feet on the mat, hugging your knees in, just a few moments just in this little ball, a safe space. And breathe in as you pull your chest forward, straighten and strengthen your spine. Unbind your arms and open them just to bring them back together behind the backs of the thighs, coming up onto the tippy tip tops of your toes. And just allow yourself to rock back and forth here, where you don't need to always go into whatever you may think boat pose may be. But rather here today, allow your ocean to be smooth. Just calm waves, just from a slight breeze. Keep your spine straight and your chest up and tall. Allowing the strength that you've built to allow yourself to be brave here. And just rock with the waves. Listening to the lapping of the water on the edges of the boat. Maybe it's the first calm day in a while out here on your sea. Maybe it's the first day that when you look out at the horizon, the water seems still in the distance. Maybe when you gaze up at the clouds, you're able to see the blue sky behind them. And go ahead and on your next breath in, come up to a cobbler pose here, or Baddha Konasana. So bringing the soles of your feet together, knees open wide. Maybe you crisscross your fingers and hug them around your toes. If they're feeling a bit chilly, I know mine are here today. Inhale to sit up straight, and then exhale to just hinge at the hips slightly, bending the elbows in, but keep the spine straight just to feel a stretch in the hips. Inhale to bring your spine tall once again. Exhale, bending at the elbows, hinging the hips just slightly. Inhale to come up, seated tall. Exhale, hinging forward at the hips. Inhaling, coming up tall. And on your next exhale, making your way to a final resting pose here today. Maybe you use a bolster or a dog to support your knees as you come down onto your backs. Open your legs and your feet wide. Open your arms. Maybe pressing into the back of the head just to allow the space to lift your shoulders and crawl your shoulders behind your back. Maybe the calm waters that were surrounding your boat just a few moments ago have started to blur the lines of where your body and your skin meets the air around you. Maybe as you breathe in, you can feel the air entering each and every cell. And as you exhale, your skin just dissolves. And the hard lines that separate you from me or this from that just seem to completely disappear. So much so that maybe when you're feeling your heartbeat in your fingertips, you're actually feeling the heartbeat of a neighbor. And allow that thought to just send some loving energy to that person. Whichever person popped up in your head when I said your neighbor. And on your next breath in, just starting to bring some movement back to your phalanges, your fingers and your toes. And maybe rolling your wrists and your ankles as you start to bring and hug your knees in. Waking up from a deep, deep sleep. And breathing out to roll over onto your right side, your right arm. And breathing in to use your hands to just guide you up into a seated position here again, where we started. The beginning, the middle, the end, and then nothing right before the beginning again. And each part is every other part. It's all connected and intertwined so much that one beginning just melds with a different end. Go ahead and breathing in, bringing your palms together at your chest. Go ahead and take an exhale through your mouth here. One more of those, breathing in. Making noise with an exhale through your mouth. And I'll close here today just by saying Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace 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 to you. Thank you so much for joining me here today in these small moments, and I hope that these small moments of peace can bring small moments of peace to the rest of your day as well. Thank you so much.